3 years ago, AI engineering was a career that required a computer science degree, years of experience, and access to expensive university programs. That is no longer true.
Today, the tools, the courses, the practice environments, and the communities are almost entirely free. The only thing separating you from an AI engineering career is a structured path and the discipline to follow it.
An AI engineer is not a researcher. They do not invent new algorithms. They take existing AI models, large language models, image models, speech models, and build products and systems on top of them.
The job is closer to software engineering than it is to data science. You connect models to applications. You build pipelines that process data. You deploy systems that work reliably at scale. You solve real business problems with AI.
The roadmap has 5 stages. Stage 1, Python fundamentals. Stage 2, machine learning foundations. Stage 3, working with large language models and APIs. Stage 4, building and deploying AI applications. Stage 5, specialization and portfolio.
Each stage builds on the last. You do not need to complete any stage perfectly before moving to the next. You need to complete it well enough to do the work at the next level. Progress over perfection, always.
Stage 1, Python fundamentals. Python is the language of AI. There is no path around it. The good news, you do not need to master Python. You need to reach a level where you can read, write, and debug basic scripts confidently.
The free resource for this is Python.org's official tutorial, combined with FreeCodeCamp's Python course on YouTube. 12 hours, completely free. Target timeline, 4 weeks of 1 hour per day. That is 28 hours to functional Python.
What you must be able to do before moving on: write functions, work with lists and dictionaries, read from files, make API calls, and understand basic error handling. Those 6 skills cover 90% of what you use daily as an AI engineer.
Stage 2, machine learning foundations. You need to understand what machine learning is doing under the surface, not to build models from scratch, but to understand why they behave the way they do and how to use them correctly.
The free resource: Andrew Ng's machine learning specialization on Coursera. You can audit it for free. 3 courses, approximately 60 hours of content. This is the most respected ML introduction on the internet, and it has been taken by over 5 million people.
What you must understand before moving on: supervised versus unsupervised learning, training and validation, overfitting, neural network basics, and how model performance is measured. You do not need to implement these from scratch. You need to explain them clearly.
Stage 3, large language models and APIs. This is where AI engineering diverges from traditional machine learning. You are not training models, you are using them. You are learning to communicate with models through APIs and prompt engineering.
The free resources, the OpenAI documentation, the Anthropic documentation, and DeepLearning.ai's short courses, all free. These teach you how to make API calls, structure prompts, handle context windows, and chain model calls together.
The critical skill at this stage is prompt engineering, not just writing prompts, architecting them. System prompts, few-shot examples, chain-of-thought reasoning, output formatting. This is the skill that separates a basic AI user from an AI engineer.
Practice environment. Build a command line tool that takes a user input, sends it to an API, and returns a structured response. Do this 10 times with 10 different use cases. By the 10th time, you understand the API deeply.
Stage 4, building and deploying AI applications. This is where theory becomes product. You combine your Python skills, your ML understanding, and your API knowledge to build real, working applications.
The core stack for this stage: Python plus Fast API for building the backend, LangChain or Llama Index for orchestrating AI workflows, Hugging Face for accessing open source models, Streamlit for building simple frontends, all free.
Your first real project: a document question answering system. Upload a PDF. Ask questions about it in natural language. Get accurate answers back. This project touches retrieval, embedding, vector databases, and LLM integration, all in one build.
Deployment. Use Hugging Face Spaces or Streamlit Cloud. Both are free. Both let you deploy a working application with a public URL that you can put in your portfolio immediately. Deployment is not the end of a project. It is what makes the project real.
Stage 5. Specialize and build your portfolio. AI engineering has subfields: natural language processing, computer vision, recommendation systems, autonomous agents. Pick one that matches your interests and go deeper.
Your portfolio needs 3 things. 1. 3 to 5 deployed projects with public URLs. 2. A GitHub profile with clean, documented code. 3. A 1-page project write-up for each project explaining the problem, your approach, and the result.
The write-up is more important than most people think. Hiring managers are not engineers. They are reading your write-up to understand if you can think clearly and communicate about technical work. Clear writing about technical work is a rare skill. It will separate you.
Where to find AI engineering work? Upwork and TopTal for freelance. LinkedIn for full-time roles. Search AI engineer, ML engineer, LLM engineer. AngelList for startups. And direct outreach to companies whose products you use and whose AI problems you can solve.
The fastest path to your first paid AI engineering work is not a job application. It is building a solution to a specific problem for a specific company and sending it to them unsolicited. A working demo is more convincing than a CV. Show, do not tell.
The total cost breakdown. Python tutorial, free. Andrew Ng courses audited, free. OpenAI and Anthropic API calls during learning, under $20. DeepLearning.ai, short courses, free. Hugging Face and Streamlit deployment, free. GitHub, free.
The only cost is API credits during the learning phase. Budget $20 to $50 for experimentation. Everything else, the courses, the tools, the deployment infrastructure, the community, is available at zero cost. This career path has never been more accessible.
Which stage of this roadmap are you currently at? Python, machine learning, LLMs, building, or specializing? Drop it in the comments. And if you want a deep dive on any single stage, the exact resources, the exact projects, the exact timeline, tell us which one.
Subscribe and hit the bell. Every video on this channel is a documented build. The next one is already in motion.